Hey again, it's me, and I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about myself today. First of all, I am 14. I'm 15 this year, and I have a younger brother. I live with both my parents, they aren't separated, and we breed dogs. So yeah. Um I've been bullied since grade 2, and part of it was because of my brother. My brother's special needs. So he is younger than I am, and he's taller than I am, which isn't really that surprising. I'm kind of short. But yeah, he's about 4 inches taller than I am. He's in grade 6, and he has about the mentality of someone in grade 2 and the self control of someone in about grade 1, and has almost no fine motor skills. Like, his writing is very messy, and his speech is often very hard to understand. He can't speak properly, I guess you could say. And yeah, he's been an interesting kid to live with, but I love him for it. He's my brother. And, well, yeah, he's been what a lot of my bullying's been about. Well, after grade 4. Before that, I'm not really sure what it was, but I was really hated. Everyone didn't like me. I think I went through most of elementary with one friend, maybe two by close to the end of it. Yeah, I've been getting into fights since grade 4. Other kids would pick on me and jump me because I was the target. And so, yeah, I've been fighting since grade 4. Not that I like it that much, but you do what you have to do. And I've been getting into fights with my brother since he was known as my brother, which would have been in about grade 4 or 5. And I've gotten into a few fights because of him. I won't let anyone touch him because I know that he's a pretty strong kid, and his self-control, like I said before, is pretty bad. And so it's just, I don't want him beating the living daylights out of someone and then getting expelled, because that would really not be good. But I don't have to worry about that anymore because he's going to a private school in Victoria. So I'm pretty happy about that. It means that the school's for learning disabilities, so I no longer have to worry about my brother getting into fights because he's watched very carefully along with the other kids because of them having learning disabilities and not being quote unquote normal. So I'm now quite happy that I don't have to worry about him. And yeah, we breed dogs, so right now we've got at least 6 dogs in the house minimum. And I have my own dog. Her name's Aurora, and she is absolutely adorable in my opinion. I'm probably a bit biased, but yeah, what else is there to say about me? I love music. I am addicted to iTunes. I love my library on there, and my radio is almost always going 24/7. It's broken right now, so I need to get it fixed or get a new one depending on how bad it's broken and how much it would cost to fix it. What else? I spent 3 months in Europe just this last year. I lived there from April to July, and I absolutely loved it, and it was so hard to come back. I wish I could have stayed there, but at 13 you can't exactly live in Europe without your parents. I went without them. I lived with my grandparents. They've bought a house there and are living there part-time. And so I got to go over with them. I'm the first person of my generation to get to meet some of my family in Europe. My grandma escaped from the revolution when she was 11, so she went back for the first time, I think in 2000 or 2001, somewhere around there. And just last year, I guess it was, they bought a house there, and I got to go as long as I could pay for my plane ticket. So I paid for my plane ticket, and I hopped on the plane with them, and I went to Europe with them for 3 months, and it was absolutely brilliant. I love it there. And what else? I like poetry. I like to write it every once in a while, and I don't mind reading it. And I absolutely love books. I typically have at least 3 on the go. I can't just read one book. I need to read at least 3. And my life other than that's pretty boring. I'm addicted to knives, and that's sort of no surprise considering where I live. I've been renting, well, my parents have been renting 14 acres of land just right by where my mum grew up. And I've been living here since I was 4. And I absolutely love it. I've been fishing at the lake that's right by my house since I was, I think, 6 the first time I was taken fishing. My parents don't like fishing. My brother does, though, so it's just the 2 of us that are sort of the oddballs. We don't exactly fit in anywhere. What else? Nothing too interesting. Yeah. Now that I'm in high school, I've got a couple more friends, but I still get bullied quite a bit. And I still have to stand up for myself, and I'm trying to break the habit of thinking that everyone, or more of the mentality, that everyone's against me and that nobody cares. In grade 7, I think it was, I had an episode of depression where I was depressed for a whole year. And I've had a couple minor relapses since then, but I'm typically doing pretty good. I still have my off days, but again, everyone does. So it's just, yeah, I've been dealing a bit with that, and I absolutely love the dogs that we live with. I help walk them, and they live in the house, so I'm always bombarded by dogs, and my friends are often kind of scared to come over at first because they're not exactly expecting 8 dogs to be barking as soon as they come in the door, and having Lenny, our little miniature poodle stud male, jumping on them. He can jump a 4-foot fence standing, and he's 14 inches, so it's kind of scary. We call him Pogo. But yeah, that's me. So I'll probably be doing a bit of video stuff on just bullying and what it's like and how to deal with it, and what it's like to have a brother that's special needs and how I deal with that. And so yeah, if you guys have any questions about that and stuff that you want me to answer, message me and I'll do my best. Okay, see you guys later.